What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We got a few people on. Let's see who we got. We got Jed. Can't wait. What's up, Jed? Yeah, man, this is going to be a fun one. Brian, very excited for this. There is a complete lack of Etherfields content on YouTube, and I didn't back it, so I want to see it all played out. Hopefully, you can learn a little bit about it. I'm still going to be learning some stuff as I go along. This is just going to be the first mission. I already did the tutorial. We'll talk a little bit, I guess, about how we got there. But, I'm going to talk out the turns and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, it's going to be good, man. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. We got Rufus. I'm excited, too. One Awakened Realms game I don't own. Rufus, what is up, brother? Yeah, you got Tainted Grail. Yeah, you got Nemesis. The Edge. Do you have the Edge Dawnfall? That's a good one too, man. Brian says, same here. Okay, awesome. Successful Geek. I backed this and I have it on my shelf of shame. So excited to learn more about it. Spoilers don't bother me, but definitely excited to get a feel on how to play. Hopefully, yeah, I can help you out, man. I've been enjoying the loop of the game. I think I got it down pretty good. At first, honestly, it confused me a little bit. There's the Dreamscape. You play Dreams, you play Slumbers, but then there's the Dream World. There's different locations. This whole Slumber deck, I looked at the setup. Don't do that. What I would recommend to do is, and I'll go into this a little bit more, but if you don't have it, use the Rulebook 2.0 that you can get online. The section about setting up the tutorial, and you have to do the tutorial. It teaches you, it's a great way to learn the game, and it sets you up for the rest of the campaign. So make sure to play the tutorial. But when setting up the tutorial, this is the 1.0 version, I was confused. I was trying to set up the whole board first, but you don't need to do that with the tutorial. I was looking at this, I was like, wait, Slumber deck and Slumber deck? What is going on? The rulebook could have been better, and sure enough, they did make it better for the 2.0. So if you have the 1.0, use the 2.0 version rulebook. There's only a few things that have changed from the 2.0. I was going to download like the Dreamworld tiles. They do have different tiles for the 2.0. But I read some things online, and some people were saying, well, just start with the 1.0. If you want to change it, go ahead. So we are going to start with the 1.0, and I will briefly explain what the difference is. But yeah, so definitely play the tutorial first. Doug's in the house. What's up, Doug? Welcome. White Rabbit Scribe. Yo, I got some Aeon's End on the table waiting for the stream, man. You are a gamer, brother. That's what's up, dude. Is it possible to go big in Etherfields? It is. Absolutely. We can string together some cool cards. Go for, a lot of intents, which is, spend big. So we definitely can, Freddie. What's up, brother? Matt's in the house. Hey, Andrew. Hello, everyone. What's up, Matt? Hope you're excited, dude. I got the update pack, so that is good to know. Okay. And I'll briefly explain, what the difference is. This isn't TMV. Are you okay, Andrew? Yeah, man. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. So we'll get TMV back on the channel soon enough, man. Don't worry. Don't worry, dude. Time for madness. What's up, Jason? Dude, what is up, dude? How you been, brother? How you been? All right, so welcome, everyone. First, I do have to give a shout out to Awakened Realms. I have a great relationship with them, and they did send me this copy. So shout out to Awakened Realms. Seriously, I work with this guy over there, and he is just fantastic. Like I said, I got a good relationship with them. They did send me this copy. So shout out to them. Also, I should say, this playmat underneath. I don't say it all too often. It is in the intro video, but this is from... what is... Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. It is Game Toppers. Game Toppers. I'm so embarrassed I forgot the name. But I got a few playmats from them. I am planning to do a review soon, since I've been playing on their stuff for, what is it? Probably almost a year now, and it is fantastic. They've held up, so I'm planning on doing a review. But Game Toppers, check them out. Link is in the description below. They do fantastic playmats. So, with that, let's talk Etherfields. Again, this is the 1.0 version. The 2.0 version, I think one of the complaints was in the 1.0, it can be a little bit of a grind. So what happens is you have these dreams. These are going to be the things that push the story a little bit. These more in-depth scenarios where we're going to be using our minis to go around the board. In between those, we're going to be going to a Dreamworld phase. Now, I know you can't see the board too close down here. I did set up a camera to see a little bit better of the dreamscape. This is where, again, we're going to be playing the main dreams. These are going to include, like I said, the dreams and what's also called slumbers. So I'll explain the slumbers in 1 second. So I do have a close-up of this, but I don't have a close-up of the dream world, okay? So think of this dream world as like the main town, where as a party, we're going to be moving our miniature around to these different locations and resolving these different things relatively quickly. After that, again, we're going to go to the dreamscape, and these are going to consist of our dreams and slumbers. This is where we're going to be moving the minis around. So the dream world, what changed is in the 1.0, some people were saying it was a little bit too much of a grind, going around to these multiple locations before you actually have to dive into using your minis and stuff like that. So what they changed on the 2.0, they removed a lot of locations. You don't have to go around too much. I think even some of the locations, they don't trigger as many effects. But even so, these aren't complicated. We're talking about going to a location, drawing a card, resolving that card, and then going to another location with our mini. And then what we're trying to do here is we're eventually going to go to certain locations on here, and I'll show you. These are the 2 locations we have available after the tutorial, so you will get these. Let's do the zoom in real quick. I did set the focus because I didn't like what was going on with it before. So if we take a look at these, you can see we have 2 locations, Metropolis and Suburbia. All right, so you can see there's a bunch of arrows going around, and we're just essentially, as a party, we're going to move our token around and follow those arrow locations. There are smaller arrow locations. Those are shortcuts. We do take a penalty. So you can see on these locations, there's different things. In this case, we would just draw a fate card, and then we could just move right on over. So this location down here has a key symbol, and we're trying to get those keys to then go to these 2 green locations. There's 2, and those are going to open up our main dreams. So the main dreams, we have 2 available that we were given after the tutorial, and this one says you need to enter through Suburbia, which is down here, and we need 2 keys. And this one is we need to go through Metropolis, and again we need 2 keys. So we can choose which location on this main dream world to go to, but we need 2 keys. So that essentially means we have to go to this location twice, or if some other sort of effect gives us a key that we don't know about yet, when that could be facing some sort of entity. The red locations on here means to draw a slumber card, and this is going to be negative effects against us. If we have a certain amount of cards, it's going to make us do different things, and it could be an entity, sort of a bad guy. The fate deck, when we get around to it, those are going to be saying, okay, let's draw from these slumber tiles. Then we're going to place those down here and move our minis. So what's going to happen is generally what you can expect to play a few slumbers. Again, these are kind of shorter scenarios. We're going to be moving our minis, fighting an entity, and then we're going to be using, after that, a few slumbers, and then eventually we're going to go into the main dream to push the story a little bit. So I think the main complaint was this was a little too grindy, maybe a little too many slumber, actions and stuff like that. So they reduced it. That's the biggest difference that I know of. So I've almost bought this game several times. Yeah, man. I gotta say, I do like the loop. I do like the loop. John's in the house. Hello, peeps. Never played this game, but I'm interested in this. What's up, John? Welcome. I was just telling Jason, Too Many Bones is gonna come back to the channel soon, man. Don't worry, John. Okay, so again, we have 2 dream gates available. This is going to be the main story. We have to choose which location we want to go to. We need 2 keys, regardless of whichever one we want to enter. And we're just going to be moving our main miniature around on the board. So we start in this awakening spot. At the end of the tutorial, we did kind of a reset. We got rid of all of our distress, which is our wounds pretty much. We got 3 ether, which can be used to buy cards and stuff like that. We can at any time do this awakening, but we won't talk about that. It's basically like your healing and getting your cards back and stuff like that. What I'm thinking that we'll do is we'll just go and do the mechanics of the dream world once we go into a slumber, which we already have 2 tiles set up. There's only 2 more. We'll just talk about the slumber when we get there, and then eventually when we get to the dream, that's going to play pretty much similar to the slumber. The structure that I want to do for tonight, since this is a campaign going forward, I would like to do the slumbers and then maybe complete at least 1 dream. If we don't get to that, if it's like 11:30, I'm starting to wind down, there's no end in sight of the dream, we'll just call it. And then I was thinking of maybe just continuing this Wednesday. We'll see. It's all up in the air, though. Steven, what's up, dude? How's it going, brother? Just explaining to my friend. Timmy, I'm familiar with that one, yeah. Avanis, what's up, dude? And I will say a quick... if you haven't yet, please click the like button on the video. Seriously helps out the video and the channel. If you aren't subscribed yet, think about subscribing. I do a lot of playthroughs. And if you do want to support even more, I do have a Patreon in the description below. Shout out to all my Patreon members. Thank you guys so much. Really means a lot. So, that being said, again, I think we'll just start with the Dream World phase. And then we'll just talk about things the more that as we go. We do have 3 items available to us. We do have 2 in storage. I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go. I guess I should shuffle the Fate deck and the Flaw deck, the Slumber tiles, and the Slumber deck, and then we should be good to go. And we'll shuffle the turn cards when we get there. And then we'll talk about all these spaces on the board again as we get there as well. We do have an hour marker right here with 2 players. This starts at 4. And we can use that to add more turn cards to give us more turns available. And also we can actually use that to move as well. Let's shuffle these. Canadian Mustache, what is going on, dude? Welcome. Just busting balls. Yeah, I hear you, dude. The 34. It felt like it, dude. It felt like it. Absolutely. All right, so we have 4 here. 1 is green. This is going to be put on the bottom. So let's shuffle these 3 first. And I already know what letter tile the entity is on, so hopefully we don't get that right away. Okay, looks like we're good, at least for 1. And then we do have some dice. We can push our luck a little bit. We have the yellow one, which is movement for the entity. Okay, so with that being said, I think we'll just start. Again, I know, guys, you won't be able to see this very well. But we are just going to be going again. We are just going to be going around this board. We're going to start on the awakening spot with our mini. And then we're just going to move down. I'm trying to get to this location with the key. All right, so I need 2 keys. So what's going to happen is I'm probably going to just need to go around, go up here, and then maybe come back to get another key. So slightly annoying, but it is what it is. And then we got to get to this green spot eventually. Just having us go around is just another way to add more stuff, more bad stuff against us, and pretty much develop out this slumber deck. So again, we're going to start in this awakening, and then we're just going to move. We're going to choose to move down here to this fate deck here. So I'm just going to move that down, and let's just get going. I guess before I do that, let's shuffle these decks. Our influence deck. And let's talk about our masks quick. So at the end of the tutorial, we chose 2 masks for both players. And that is one thing to note I didn't say yet. I am doing two-handed, so I am playing as the specialist and the gambler. Now, the bottom of the boards is cut off a little bit, but throughout the game, you can basically tuck cards underneath of these player boards, which are called progress cards. We can have 4 total. So I'm just going to have those down below. You won't be able to see those, but I'll talk out those cards as we get there. The number of wounds we can have really fast is 7. When we are told to place an 8th, we die. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know much about this deck here. I haven't used that yet, or the flaw deck. I haven't really dived into that too much. So the mask that we have, each player had to choose 2. We have luck right here. So each mask does something different. Luck says once per turn, you can re-roll any die. So once that turn is over, I'm just going to flip this to say that I use that. But we have an ongoing effect here, which basically says, this is devotion. It says your hand size limit is increased by 2, which is awesome. Usually our deck size, or our hand size is 6. So with that, it is now 8, which is awesome. I can't stress that enough, how good that is. Okay, and we do have 2 note cards here, 1 for each player. The specialist says if you have 4 of this, what was it? Forgetting the name of it. Well, if you have 4 green progress cards placed, resolve this. And then the gambler here says if you have 5 ether, I have to resolve another bit of story as well. Also, each of the characters does have a small difference in ability. So at the back of their decks, they have something that you can do. The gambler, for 1, cunning, you can discard this card and roll any one of your, and re-roll any one of your rolls. So she's the gambler. She can do a lot of, hopefully get your roll a little bit better. And the specialist, for 3 green, I'll take a look at what the, I forgot the names already. But discard this card and unflip 1 card of any dreamer within range. All right, so that being said, I think we are ready to rock. So we just went down here. Let's get a fate card. So we draw off the top, and this one says, Little Shop on the Corner. Each dreamer may return 1 of their chosen influence cards from hand or discard to the influence market to gain a number of ether equal to its cost. We didn't buy any, so I'm not getting rid of any right now. So if any dreamer does this, remove this card from the game. We don't have to do anything else with so this is just going to go on the bottom of the deck, and we just continue moving. So we're going to go to a slumber icon, so we're going to resolve this. What's so creaky? Something disturbing is coming. If any dreamer has 3 placed progress cards or more, remove this slumber tile from the game and add secret tile II-38O at the bottom of the slumber deck. Otherwise, this slumber ends. So we just place this on the bottom, and it's just that easy. Let's continue. We have another fate card here. So it says, draw and place 1 Dreamscape slumber tile. If there is a free quirk slot in the Dreamscape, place this card there. So let's zoom into this. So we draw this next one here, and we can see we got to line this up. A2. Let's just place this right over top. And it says, if there's a free quirk slot in the Dreamscape, place this card there. So you can see there is a quirk space there. And this basically says the maximum range of assault actions, which is going to be the main way we kind of attack these entities, is 1 and cannot be increased in any way. So obviously there's going to be cards that allow us to attack the entity from further, but this just says we cannot. Okay, so that's done. Let's go on to this spot. So we get a key. We got one of our 2 keys. We have to resolve another fate card. Draw and place 1 Dreamscape slumber tile. Okay. So the last one that we have available so far in the first mission. And place this over top of C4. Okay, just like that. If there's a free quirk slot in the Dreamscape, place this card there. So it says, if any dreamer places a light token discard this card, and also gives the entity a stronger morphing effect, which we'll talk about. So let's place this card right there. Okay. All right, and then we have to resolve a slumber card, and I can already tell this is an entity. Okay, so here we go. So we're already diving into a slumber. It's that fast. I see we're talking about carcass, man. We're talking about too many bones. I love it, dude. I love it. Havanis, if you were in the Discord, we definitely have to make a Too Many Bones channel. Mike says, I forgot most of this game. I remember having fun the few times I played it. Yeah, I enjoy the loop. Once you get this down, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Better stream more TMV. Yeah, I'm gonna get there, bro. I'm gonna get there. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's place this down. So we got the Wraith. So we got 4 turns. So we got to take our turn card deck, and we need to get 4 cards. Now, if we run out of cards, we have to perform a negative effect. I've never run out of cards yet, so I don't exactly know what that entails. But again, we can use this clock, and we can do this multiple times. We can add a certain amount of turn cards depending on how much we go down. Now, once this gets to 0, nothing bad happens. We just can't use that clock anymore. And we can also use that to move, get a free move around the board. And I'm assuming there are going to be ways that you get that clock replenished. So we need 4 of these turn cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are turned face up right here, so we can see what's coming. And these are going to go into the discard. All right, so we're going to spawn the Wraith. And I did get this Wraith out. This came in the monsters of Etherfields. And I can already tell the camera's kind of glitching because of the focus. I'm going to turn that off. Let's put it at, yeah, all right, we'll just leave it right there. Let's go to this. Okay, so this came in the monsters of Etherfields. This Wraith right here, this looks sick. These minis are sick. So this guy is going to spawn, and there are multiple spawn locations. You can see these pink locations right here. This deck here, the top card of the turn deck, it has these icons here. This is hearts. So that means if there is a spot with hearts, which there is, this guy must be placed in that location. Otherwise, we could choose wherever he spawns. So we can see here that on the card, there is morphing, a basic effect, and a special effect. And we can see the way that this works is first they're going to resolve this whole card. So first they're going to do the special effect, then the basic, and then the rolling of the die is going to be their movement. And then so each one of these is going to do something different. So the morphing says add 1 morphing, which is going to basically increase in power what they do. And then discard all light tokens. Basic effect is each dreamer at range 0, so have to be in the same space, or in a darkness space, suffers 1 distress or a wound. And a special effect, each dreamer in range 1 spends a shining gem, one of these blue gems that we can get, or suffers 1 distress and seals 2 cards. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So how do we defeat this guy? Well, only when the Wraith is not in a darkness space, we can assault 6 times the number of players. So 2 players, so we need assault 12. Or we can choose to do cunning, so 6 cunning per player in range 1. And then we chase out, we can gain some loot, and the slumber ends. But if he is currently in darkness right now, you can see the space. This is the darkness symbol. So those 2 attached are in darkness. These 2 are in darkness right here. These 2 are light. And all 4 of these are darkness since it's in the center. And then we have 2 darkness right now. So basically only these 2 are in light. But we can create more light by paying 7 and placing a light token on the board. However, we do have this quirk card that says if any dreamer places a light token, discard this card. Oh, so, okay, so it doesn't remove that first light token, which at first I thought it did. So we can remove it by placing a light token. And we can only do this again, we can only defeat it if he is in a light space. So he's going to go here. And we're going to place this right on top. So where we start is we can start on this blue icon. Since it's in the middle of both of these spaces, we can start on either. But since he does some bad stuff, if we're on a darkness space, we're going to start in this light right here. So we're going to start both of us right here. I'm the king of the discard. Nice. Every time I see Etherfields, I want it. Awakened Realms have some amazing games. Yeah, and you know what I really like about their games too is, you know, they're always trying to improve them, right? They're coming out with the 2.0. They listen to community feedback, and so they make some improvements or what they think the community wants, and they, you know, they make those changes. So they're always, you know, they're not just letting their games out to die. I do really like that. Okay. All right. So I think we are ready to rock. Now, I did mention briefly we had 3 items out here. We can use these 3 item cards. Any person in the party can choose one of these 3 and use that for its effect or for its intent. And the way the game works, so let's just start. I'll just draw with the specialist. So we draw 4 cards. And so the specialist has these 4 cards. You can see there's 3 different colors here, and you can use these in combination. So say I needed 3 yellow or cunning intents, I could discard these 2 cards for 3, and it's just that easy to do these different actions. So we need either 6 assault or 6 of this cunning per player. Let's see if I have any progress cards. I do. So we also have these progress cards. We mentioned that kind of before. To place this, it says for 4 cunning. So if we wanted to discard, we actually have 4 cunning right here. We can slot this underneath of our board. We can only have 4 of these, and these have a slightly stronger effect down here. And again, we can, well, I guess not again, but we can push our luck with the die. Let's say we needed the 6 cunning, but we only have, maybe we only had 5. We can choose to roll this die, and this means we don't get any again, or we could add 2. If we do roll this, basically all of these cards are just discarded. We don't get to keep those, but we can roll this really bad side, and this says that we either take a distress, we have to get rid of an ether, or I think we seal 3 cards, I believe. I think it's one of those. Yeah, yep. So we definitely don't want this. Okay. See some Gen Con talk. If you approach me in the darkness, please call the police. You got it, man. You got it, brother. We can also seal these cards. So it says seal this card for either 3 green, yellow, or red. And sealing just means it doesn't go to our discard. We would have to use a different effect to get these back. And if we go through our deck, we have to either take a distress or we seal 3 cards. So sealing is pretty bad. It's a very common thing that is going to be done against us. So these are 4 cards for the specialist. Let's do the gambler. 4 right here. This is the gambler stuff. We can take a distress to gain 3. Place a light token in any space. Okay. And that's free. That doesn't cost us anything to play. Or seal this card to discard 1 morphing. And this. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's just get going. So what we eventually want to do is, if we place a light token, we can discard that. We can tell from here. Maybe I'll place this up here for now. We can tell they're not going to do any of the morphing, so we don't need to worry about this extra negative effect. The maximum range of assault is 1, but it's already 1 to start, so that's not really going to be, that's not really worrying us right now. And it looks like we can go to these spaces. You can see there's a little line going to this circle, and it says, and this is a way we can get rid of these quirk cards. You can see there's another line going over there. Okay, and then we have another action here for 3. Relocate your dreamer to any of those spaces, and it looks like I don't see any other of those locations out on the board, so I'm not really going to go for that. So the main thing I want to do is just attack him, and I can't do that until he is in a light space, but I could also create more light. So let's just start with the gambler, and I think what we're going to do, we're just going to do the inner light. We can tell he is going to move closer to us, so maybe we just stay in light, because also he is going to do a basic effect, which says each streamer at range 0 or in a darkness space suffers 1 distress. So we definitely don't want that. So let's play this inner light for the bottom effect. We can place 1 light token. That's going to go in our discard. Let's get out a light token. And we can place that. Oh, you know what? It is active until the end of this turn. Okay, so maybe let's not do that. So do we just stand here and let him come to us? We can't do assault yet. Yeah, I mean, we could just... Let's pass over to him. We could try to get this progress card. The limit of your active progress cards is increased by 2. That's not bad. That needs 4. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. I do also really like this card. Let's actually do that though. So let's spend these 4. Let's go to put these in our discard. Place this card for 4 cunning. We're going to slot this. So now it says the limit of your active progress cards is increased by 2. So now we can have 6 total. So that's all of his cards. Let's go back over to the gambler. I don't think we're going to do anything. I think we're just going to stand here. All right, so let's pass. So everybody passes. So let's go to the... looks like I just spit on the board a little bit. Oops. Let's go over to the enemy's phase. So let's do the card. So he's first going to do the special effect. Each streamer in range 1 spends a shining gem, which we don't need to worry about, or suffers 1 distress and seals 2 cards, but we're not at range 1. So let's go over to the basic effect. Each streamer at range 0 or in darkness suffers 1 distress. We are in light, and then it's going to move. So we're going to roll the yellow die. So he is going to move based on his movement on his card, which is 2. So 1, 2. Okay. And that is it. And this is going to go into the discard. Okay. Back to us. Let's draw 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can go to 8 with the gambler because we do have the devotion mask. All right, so we picked up these cards right here, and let's draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the specialist. Inner light, place a light token. Okay, so we could now place a light token temporarily, right? And then maybe we could start beating him up a little bit. I think that's what we're going to do. Now, what we could also do, we could place this light token, and then we could gain a distress, gain 3 of this wrath. That's 4, 5 wrath. We would just need 1 more. We could roll this die to try to get that 6th one. Let's see what the gambler can do first. Okay, so no progress cards. We do have 1 here. I'm not too worried about that one. There is a good one here that works in the Dreamworld phase that I'm really looking forward to. Okay, so let's think about this. All right, so we could do the same thing here. That's 3 wrath. It's 4, and that could be 5, 6. She's better at re-rolling, and this is going to allow any one dreamer to re-roll their die. So I could try for... Yeah, I think we got to do that. Okay, so let's instead start with him here. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this with the specialist. Place 1 light token in his spot, so now that is illuminated, cancels out the darkness, and we'll pass to the gambler really quick. So we'll do 1 for 1 distress, get that on our board, gain 3 wrath, so that's 4, 5, 6, so that is 6. So since we need 6 per player, we're going to put this on his card to indicate that we have fulfilled at least 1. We need to do 6 more to him. Let's pass back over to the specialist. Man, do we want to risk it? Again, that could be 5. Just roll the die. Try to get that last one. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. So let's take a distress to gain 3, and that is 4, 5. And let's roll the die. Okay, 6, 7. Sweet. So we did get it. So that is the other 6 that we needed. So right now, assault. Yep, it is in range 1. When he's not in a darkness space, but we did illuminate that, and we chase out, so we gain loot. So the way the loot works is whatever the turn card is, it'll say the loot down here, whichever one's showing. So it says that each dreamer may only once seal 1 card to cure 1 distress. Seal 1 card. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay, and then we chase him out. We chase him out, so he is gone. We stay here, though. We stay in this exact location. And this only lasted 1 turn, so this will go back. Let's put the turn cards back. Here. Yeah, this needs to be focused. I think that's good. Okay, and this will just go back into the discard, and then we will... So what happens with the Slumber, since we're probably going to play another Slumber, all of this stays the same until we get to the Dream, which again, the Dream is the main thing pushing the story. So we keep all of our cards just as is that we had in our hand. Any progress cards stay here. Everything in the discard stays here. And all of our wounds stay here. It's basically just, we're just pausing the Slumber. We just go right back to this, and then we just continue on. So we're just going to move this cursor over to here. This space is a train station, so no effect until you find the Railway Wisdom card. We don't have that yet, so it's basically nothing. We're going to go over to here. Oh, and this goes to the bottom. I'm sorry. This goes to the bottom. Okay, this can go back. And I did forget, this is one thing that I'm forgetting kind of frequently. I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. But the item cards, I've been kind of like, I'm so focused on my hand, I kind of forget that these are up here. Again, any player can use these for their intents to add to it. And usually, so far, these have been pretty beefy. I mean, we got 4 Wrath or 4... This is bothering me. I got to know the name of this. Awareness. 4 awareness, 2 awareness down here, but you can, during a contact action, you may discard this item to gain 6 awareness, or we got 2 cunning right here. Matt, my thighs were fried on day 2. Just order a number 2 from Bill Miller's BBQ. Matt, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate. Matt, do you have this game? Do you have Etherfields? I don't know if you said you did or not. I thought I saw in the Discord that you said you were excited to see, but so I was just curious. Okay, so we go to this. Let's resolve this. So it's B. You can hear crying. You can hear it closer and closer. If any dreamer has 4 placed progress cards or more, remove this slumber tile from the game and add secret tile so-and-so to the bottom of the slumber deck. So we only have 1 right now with the specialist, so we can just put this back on the bottom. And we have a good one coming up too. Good one for us. All right, so let's go over to here. And this is where we can buy items. This is shopping. The team may resolve 1 shopping no card if they have any. We do, but I don't want to buy anything right now. So we're just gonna skip this altogether. And then we would go to the green Dreamgate location where we could enter one of these, but we only have 1 key. We need 1 more. So let's go over to this location. It is a Fate card. Need a lift. Place this card on the side of the Dreamworld map. You may discard it to use a shortcut without suffering its cost. That's awesome. So we'll place this right here so I can remember. No shortcuts here, and we do have to resolve the slumber tile. So this is the delta phase. The current dream cycle ends and a new one begins. Now resolve the delta phase instead of a slumber. Each dreamer may choose one option. Cure all their distress, unseal all their cards, unflip all their progress cards, reshuffle their influence deck, or restore their mask. Oh shit, yeah, that's one thing. With the reroll, I could have also used my mask to reroll that as well. So after I would use that, that would go to here, or for whatever reason, if your mask was used, you can oh no, sorry, restore is to maybe get your other mask if you wanted to swap out your mask. So let's choose one. I am going to reshuffle the influence deck. So I'm going to do that with the specialist. And I think I'm going to do that with the gambler as well. So that is only the discard and the your active, not the ones in your hand. So I'm going to do that. Again, you get a penalty if you go through this deck. So I definitely want to keep this stacked if I can. Okay, and reset hours to your limit. So this is a way we can get our hours back, depending on the number of players. And then shuffle the slumber deck and place the delta phase tile at the bottom. So let's shuffle this. Okay, and place this at the bottom. All right, let's keep going. Over to here, let's draw another one. Well, what's so creaky? If any dreamer has 3 placed progress cards or more, remove this. Otherwise, the slumber ends. Okay. Let's go over to here to the fate deck. So passage, if each dreamer seals 1 card, relocate the team to the chosen location of this Dreamworld map. Or you may reshuffle the fate deck. The very next one is the one where we get the last key. So I don't want to seal a card because I'm just going to move over to that location next. So it says, or you may reshuffle the fate deck. Let's do that. All right. And let's move over. So now that location, we get a key again. So that's our 2 keys that we need. Fate card. Draw and place 1 Dreamscape Slumber tile. We are already through that deck. We only got 4 after the tutorial. There will be more added later. If there's a free quirk slot in the Dreamscape, place this card there. There is not. And the cubbyhole is in the indicated quirk space. Okay, so that's where we would place this. But we don't need to, since they are both filled, so let's put this at the bottom. And then we have to resolve the slumber, and this is already the entity again. Okay, so let's get out the turn cards. So I think this is the thing people were kind of saying is a little too grindy. Just going over this, over and over again. But I haven't seen it, like it's not, so far for me, it hasn't been a problem. After I do this 20 times, could it be? Possibly. I don't know yet. But so far, I'm completely fine with this. You do not have this game. Okay. Jordan, what's up, dude? The board orientation always bothered me with the game. Yeah, and I think they changed it. If anybody can confirm, with like maybe the 2.0, did they separate the board? I think they changed it a little bit. But yeah, it is kind of annoying because the way it's laid out, it's like vertical. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Yeah, I know, I hear you. And it makes it even worse for the stream. All right, so let's put out, again, this is the same guy. Until we get more entity tiles added to this as the story goes on, this is what we got to work with right now. So we need 4. Let's place that here. Okay, let's spawn the Wraith. It is hearts again, so we know he's going to go up here. And it's the same guy, so we can just switch back to the... this. Our guy's already on the board, and we can just continue. So it goes to our turn first, and let's just draw. So we got 4, 5 here. So 6, 7, 8 again because we have the devotion mask, so we can have a hand size of 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so same deal. We just have to knock this guy out. So we have to illuminate this location and allow him to come. What's he going to do? He's going to do morphing first. Each streamer in a darkness space seals 1 card. His morphing is discard all light tokens. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that yet. And then he is going to move to us. And then he's going to do a basic effect, which is each streamer at range 0 or in a darkness space suffers 1 distress. Okay, so nope. Oh, we do have the progress. So a progress card, when you place a progress card, you may spend 1 shining gem or flip the assistant, which is this card, instead of paying the card's placing normal cost. Okay, so this card is going to make it easier for us to get maybe more expensive progress cards. Okay, I'm really looking for a certain progress card. So we do have to place the light token, which is very helpful. I don't see the progress card I'm looking for. Okay, so in that case, I think we're probably just going to pass and allow him to come to us. I could. We know he's going to do the morphing. Add 1 morphing. Is there anything we can do to skip that? We could seal this card to discard 1 morphing. I don't think there are ways to skip certain actions on here. Oh, so here it is. So seal this card to block any 1 step on the current turn card. So we can seal this to block that morphing so he doesn't add that. That's not bad. Could we also move in, turn that location to light, and then attack him? We might be able to do that. We might be able to do that. Okay, so we need 6 assault, right? We could take another distress to add 3 wrath. That could be 4, 5, and maybe roll for our 6th. Yeah, that's okay. And we could use this to place a light token on that location. What's our movement? We use the yellow for movement. So this would be moving 2 spaces. So we could do 1, 2. Turn that location to light. Use this assault. That'll still leave me yellow cards to do her rerolls if I need to. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now what does he look like? Can I get 6 assaults? We got 3. No. I don't have many good assault cards with him or wrath cards. So that could be 3. I guess, though, he would still... And then if he moves down, he's now in darkness. But I could spend the 7 green to place 1. Maybe I could do that with him. Okay, all right. So let's try that. Let's try that. So we're gonna start with the gambler. All right, we're gonna start with the gambler. And what we're gonna do? Let's play this to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. Okay, and we are going to. Oh shit, I needed that. Okay, so I can block with him. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this to place 1 light token in any space. It is active until the end of this turn. Okay, so his space is illuminated. Now I can attack him, so I need 6. I'm going to use that, take a distress to gain 3 wrath. That's 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to roll a die. And I still have some rerolls. So I'm at 5. Nothing. I need a reroll. I need to spend 1. So 1 yellow. At the back of the deck, it says, for 1 yellow, discard this card and reroll any one of your rolls. So discard that. I paid this. God damn it. Let's do this one. Spend that to discard the top, to reroll. Come on, baby. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, here we go. This is an instant, so I can play it on anybody else's turn. Any one dreamer may re-roll their die. Oh boy. I'm out of cards with the gambler. I throw all that shit. I don't know if I can use this mask on that. It says reroll any one. Oh, that dude, that's bad. That's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, notice it being a bit too odd. Yeah, or odd too. It is designed away with 4 people. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, right? 2 people here, 2 people there. Yeah, everybody kind of is looking the same way. Yeah, that makes sense. Instead of pointing to one person. Yeah. They did, yeah, it changed it in 2.0, yeah. Warmind, no, I heard it was good. I was looking at that a long time ago, but it doesn't interest me as much anymore. But I heard good things. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay, so with an X, all of those cards are forfeit, and man, we spent a card here. God, that was rough, and we discarded 2 cards. That was a really bad, that was a really bad turn. Okay, and also with the X, we have to discard 1 ether, seal 3 cards, or suffer a distress. I think I'm going to take the distress. Let's take the distress. If it happens again, I can start doing ether. Okay, let's go to... Oh man, this is not good. Oh, and I did place the light token, so this was discarded. Put it at the bottom of the fate deck. Okay, I guess I could place another light token. And it says place 1 light token on your tile. Man, so that... Oh, that sucks too. So I'm not going to be able to illuminate her space. And that's also... He's going to do the morphing unless I stop that. Which I think at this point, I think I don't place the extra light tokens. So each dreamer at range 0 or in a... But if I don't block it... Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to seal this card. Matthew Rose. Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Got some cool emojis going on there. My daughter would love that. She's into these like things that look like she calls them chicks, like just baby chickens. And she would definitely say that. Plus, giving a thumbs up, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that, man. Okay, all right. So let's seal that to block any 1 step on the current turn card. Now, I guess I could. What if I block the movement? What if I block the movement? Each streamer at range 0 or in a darkness space suffers 1 distress. So that's definitely this. And he's still going to do the morphing, which is going to add 1. I think we... Do we keep it? Maybe we keep it. What else could we do with this? I guess place light tokens. Maybe I could have her run away. I could have her run... No, she can't. I still need a movement card. Okay. Let's seal the card. Let's place a universal marker on the morphing. I guess we'll do the... Yeah, we'll do the morphing. I don't want him to get even stronger. So we're going to do that. And I think we're just going to pass. Pass with him. We'll pass with her. Okay, so let's go. Blocks that. Rolls this. He did get his movement. So 2. He's just going to go closest, or to the closest dreamer. Right here. And then the basic effect, which is each dreamer at range 0 or in a darkness base suffers 1 distress. So we're already at 4 here with her. Maybe we should have discarded Ether. That's that. Back to our turn. Let's draw 4. That was not a good turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 6 here. We could illuminate that spot. So what does that look like? We could also do the cunning. It does say in range 1, so we could do the cunning. We could do seal this card for 3 cunning. I have a lot of cunning cards here with the specialist. Is there a way to illuminate the spot? Is there a way to illuminate the spot? I guess I could do the 7 green awareness to place a light token. That's a lot. I could do seal this card with her as well. Alright, so what am I looking at right here? So if I do... He's not going to do the morphing, so he's not going to discard the light tokens, so that is a possibility, but I will also need to move with... So basic, okay, special, each streamer in range 1 spends a shining gem or suffers 1 distress or seals 2 cards. Okay, so what I could do... Here's what I can do. And you can pay this whole cost, like the assault or the cunning, to wipe him out with the same character. It just has to equal the amount of players. Like it has to be multiplied. So we're looking at 6 times the number of players. So I could pay for all 12 with 1 character. So what am I looking at? I got 3 here. I could seal this for another 3. That's 6. I think that's good with the specialist. And I do have 6 here. Oh no, I have 5, and I could roll. I could roll, as scary as that is. So with the specialist, what's my movement looking like if I do that? So, oh fuck, I keep forgetting about the items. Yeah, okay. So I think we got it. We just have to illuminate the spot. So we need 7. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. Okay. Alright, I think that's the play. And it gives us the movement here. Place 1 light token on your tile. Okay, so I'll need to pay 2 to move in there. So let's do that. We'll start with him. So 2 to move in. 1, 2. For 7, we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Use an item. 6, 7 to illuminate a spot on a tile we're on. Okay, and then what we're gonna do now, we can attack him. So we need 6 assault. So for 1 distress, and we did a map. We did one of these actions. We'll just say we passed and came back here. So we gained 3, seal this card for another 3, that's 6. Place this on the entity tile to know that we fulfilled at least 1 player's. And I should have did this first. Shit, if you are on one of these spaces, I can gain a shining gem. We'll save it though. And then over to the gambler. Same deal, right? We're just gonna spend... Oof. Okay, we'll save this progress card. I might want to do this later. So 2, and that's the 6. That's the 6. 4, 5, 6. Item goes over here. Oh shit, I think I put an item card in. So that's the 6. So that's the 12. That's the 12. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he's in a light spot. It is illuminated. We did 12 assault to him, essentially. We chased him out. We get a loot, which this says each streamer may only once seal 1 card to cure 1. I think we don't have any sealed cards with the gambler, so we are going to do that. Let's do this one. Seal this card. And we are going to cure 1 here. So we cured 1. We're down to 3. 2 cards in hand. We're not going to do that with the specialist. Oh, right. Oh, right. Turn cards. Let's shuffle these. So we only have 1 item remaining. We can't get those back right away. It's for my enjoyment. Yeah, man, I hear you. Tim, good luck with the game, sir. Thank you so much, Tim. Really appreciate you stopping by. This game is creepy in a psychedelic way. Yeah, man. What's cool is in the rulebook they even give you like, hey, you know, you should put on some ambiance music, right? Here's this, you know, check this audio out. I didn't do that just because I don't know how YouTube would feel about that. I was just gonna do the intro music, turned down a little lower. I could still do that. I don't know how that would sound. So you guys let me know if you want me to possibly turn that on or not. Okay, I did use an item card. I think I accidentally... There it is. This item card should go back to here. Okay, so we fulfilled that. Let's put this back to the bottom. And now, so everybody stays there where they are. Let's go over to here. Train station, we don't have anything yet. Let's go back over to here, another slumber. You can hear crying if any dreamer has 4 place progress cards or more. We do not. This is going to go at the bottom. Okay. Let's go over to here. We can buy items for ether. We're still not going to do that. And now we can go over to here for the dream. So we can start a new dream. To absolute legend. Nice. Turn it on. The music is not Mr. Sandman now. Let's see. Let me just see what it sounds like. Let's turn it down first. Okay, so it doesn't... It might be a little loud right now. I don't have the option to turn it down unless I turn it on. So, brace yourselves. Okay. Maybe... I don't know. Just let me know if it's too distracting, if you can even hear it. If it needs to be up higher. We'll see. We'll see. There you go, Tim. That's what's up, Tim. Backstreet Boys would work too, Jordan. I like that suggestion. I would definitely get flagged for that. Plus, I might... I don't know. What do you think? I gain credibility or lose it? You know, lose some points or gain some. I think I would gain some at this point. You know, back then when they first were coming out, maybe you lost some, but now it's like, you know, it's classics. Like the suggestions, though. Like the suggestions. Okay. Let's keep moving. So I think we're going to enter the dream, which sucks. I don't know. I think this is going to get shuffled again afterwards. So that kind of sucks. We could have taken advantage of this. We didn't get the progress cards that I wanted. There's some great progress cards that on this Delta Phase card, you can resolve multiple options instead of just one. So you could heal, you know, multiple wounds or, you know, shuffle in these cards, so on and so forth. Everything to gain there, yeah. Death gain with the bat, yeah. Everything to gain there. I like how you said that too. You're right. You guys are right. Of course. They went big. They went big back in the day, didn't they? They went super big. They went super big. Okay, so let's hop into the dream. So, what we're going to do, we are going to hop into Gate to a New Dream. Oh, that's a gate to a new dream. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. So this is not alone in the dark. Nothing bad ever happens in a closed market at night, right? Hint, in this dream you'll find new ways of cooperation along with many useful items. District is suburbia, which we are in. To enter, we need 2 keys. So let's get rid of these 2 keys. Now, each dreamer may cure 2 distress or unseal their top 2 cards. I do have 2 cards sealed here. I only have 1 here, and we already have 3 distress, so I'm definitely going to cure those 2 with her. And I do really like this hesitation card. It's very good. This card is good as well. Maybe we get these back. Yeah, let's choose to get these 2 back. We only had 2 cards there, so those are going to go into our discard. Take all of it. Let's get these out of the way. So this is going to be a reset here, since we're going into a dream. This is going to go into the bottom of the fate. These are going to go back. So that is starting. We're going to put that on top. That is starting as well. And put that. So we're going to shuffle these, just these 2. Okay, and then these 2 starting tiles are going to go back on top. So right after we're done the main dream, we're just going to load these 2 slumber tiles up, and then we're just going to go around that board, and that's essentially the loop. That is essentially the loop. Okay, we only have the 1 item, which sucks. I think the Delta phase could replenish the items, or the Awakening. The Awakening's kind of like the hard reset. You can heal all your wounds. You can shuffle in all your cards back without a penalty. You get rid of all your progress cards. So it does a lot of good things. It essentially allows you a full main recover. And we can kind of do that after resolving each one of these locations. It's like a full main recover, but it also gets rid of a lot of good stuff. It gets rid of a lot of these reroll gems if you have any. It gets rid of any keys that you've acquired along the way, so you definitely don't want to do that if you have a lot of keys, but you might need to. That's one of the decisions that you're going to have. Okay, so take all I-02 secret cards and tiles. Alright, so I already took those out. I knew I was going to be doing this one. Let's see. Western Girls. Love the other music suggestions. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Reveal both setup. Reveal both setup tiles. So we have 2 setup tiles right here, labeled setup. All right. So let's do that. So reveal both A0 or A2. Place that right there. And we have A1. Okay. So this is already forming a little scene here, as you can see right there. Okay, place tile Z face down on C1. Tile Z face down on C1. C1. Okay, C1 is right there. Don't look at the front of the tile. Reveal card A. Where are those other cards? Here we go. Reveal card A. Okay, searching in the dark. Alright, so this card is active until this dream ends. Searching in the dark for 2 cunning or 2 awareness. Resolve the magnifying script in your space. Okay, so it looks like there's multiple magnifying glasses here. We can use this to read some story text. Okay, so we'll place this here just so we remember. Reveal card E and place it on the entity slot. There's no E there. Okay, so here's E. Okay, so we have this something in the dark. Place this card on the entity slot. This card is active until this dream ends. So we have the morphing, the basic, and the special. We'll talk about that when we get there. Place that on the entity slot. Okay. And prepare all 4 cards B. All right, so these are the 4 B cards. These are all item cards. And it says prepare. They represent a pool of items you can find somewhere in the dark. Okay, sweet. I'm going to put these right up here. All right. And then turn deck is 12 cards. Shuffle this. Reveal this. Top. Okay, an introduction is $8.90. All right. All right, bedtime boys. See you on the Discord. Good luck. Good looking game, Andrew. Steven, thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the Discord, brother. Have a good one, man. Man, Steven's a good dude, man. Steven's a good dude. I like Steven. He's been around for a long time. I gotta get Cloudspire back on the channel for Steve. I know Steven's been waiting for it. All right. Let's see. What time is it? 10:09. Okay. All right. 8.90. Let's see. All right. Here we go. A week has gone by since we passed through the rift. Nights last much longer than days here. The thick fog obscures everything. The city is huge, like an endless maze. Nothing here is ordinary. We stay in bizarre hotels. Nobody asks for payment. That's a plus. The second is that we don't have to sleep at all, so we don't waste time on it. There's probably no hunger here either. On the other hand, there are some issues. Sometimes our legs refuse to obey as if they were made of rubber, or we lose our voice, or our things vanish into thin air. We leave a room, and when we come back, it's different. Additional doors appear, and we see new buildings outside the window. People we meet sometimes change into someone else with a blink of an eye. What's even more strange, they occasionally transform into someone we have always known, but don't remember who exactly they are. And it's a powerful deja vu. A double-decker taxi stops next to the old closed market with a sign. Everything, but nothing for free. We are here, so that means we are implementing the find someone who knows what's going on option. This certain someone disappeared a few days ago in this place, when they were purchasing the goods they traded. The taxi driver thanks us and drives away without charge. We wonder why the driver spends days chauffeuring lost souls around. Another loser. That was a few hours ago. Now we are inside and looking around trying to pick out any detail from impenetrable darkness. And this says, whenever you run out of blocking tokens during this dream and you have to place one, take one token from the furthest darkness space from your dreamer. My legs were made of rubber during Gen Con. Man, I want to go. Next year, I promise, man, I'm going. I don't care what's going on. I don't care. I'm going. All right, so let's put this somewhere where we can grab it. Matt, did you buy a lot of games? Did you get anything? Okay. That being said, what's up? This is... let's place these. Okay, let's flip this. We read that. All right, so goal is to find and free the Dreammonger. Hint, it would be wise to make notes and draw a map. So special rules, assault 5 wrath and discard 1 of those tokens. Okay. So the story is probably going to tell... Yeah, okay. So the story is going to tell us to draw those. All right, let's put those out of the way. Okay, so find the free Dreammonger. And the hint is it would be wise to make notes and draw a map. Okay. Do I take notes? Where's paper? I have acquired the pen and paper. Alright. Just in case. Just in case. I'll put the hall picture. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Alright. I'm excited, man. I'm guessing it was a lot. Alright. Let's place our guys. So we got to start on this location right here. We have 2 spots connected to it. Now, the manual did say some of this text on the cards, you know, read it, you know, it might be a little clue. It wasn't put there, you know, it might have been put there on purpose, right? To give you a little clue. It says, watch closely, there's more than you think. This one says, don't step on glass. And I do see a picture of some broken glass there. Okay, maybe I don't go that route. I mean, I guess we could at least come over here and see, and if we don't find what we're looking for, we could eventually go back there. Alright, so let's start us both on this spot right here. Okay. Alright. And we do have this available, Searching in the Dark, so for 2 cunning or 2 awareness, we can resolve that and read from the story. Okay, alright, so let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we definitely have the cunning here. What I'm going to do first is, if you are on a... We are not. At first I thought it was this space. I was going to use this to gain a shining gem, which allows us to reroll. But that's okay. So I think what we're going to do... We do have that. It is 2. Instead... Let's do 1 and 2. Okay. So we spent 2 cunning. So we resolve that in our space. So it is 116. Does this have an app like Tainted Grail does? Because I gotta be honest, I love the Tainted Grail app. It adds the music, you know, the background ambience. It reads everything out in a cool voice. It's awesome. It just flows a lot better. No chance for spoilers. It takes less time. You don't have to flip through pages. All right, 116. So, the stench. Damn, there's so much garbage here. Disgusting. If this is a darkness space, seal 2 cards. Sweet. When our sight adapts to the shadows, we're able to discern some details. If we look closely, we may spot danger before it could harm us. Or maybe we can find a hidden chest unscathed by anyone's greedy hand. Okay, so we have to seal 2 cards. That is awesome. Oh, seal. Oh, sorry. That's from the top. Yeah, that's from the top. I think I actually did it from my hand the last time, which I was actually supposed to take it from the top. That's okay. Okay. It doesn't say to block it, though, so we're not going to put a blocker. Some actions, so you don't perform it again, it asks you to block the space, so we would place this on top, but it does not say that. Let's see. All right. So that's nothing. Sealed 2 cards. I guess we go over there and take a look. Let's switch over to the specialist, see what we can do. So let's spend this to move 1 space. Right? We got to spend 2 again. So let's... Oh, so this is the card I've been looking for. Discard this card when resolving the Delta phase to choose 2 options instead of 1. I really like that. Okay. What we're going to do... Oh, shit. It says, each streamer may place 1 progress card from their hand for free. Oh, snap. That doesn't cost anything either. Do we have any progress cards here? We do have 1. Oh, that's a good one, too. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to do that. So let's play this item so it doesn't cost anything to play. So it says, each streamer may place 1 progress card from their hand for free. Discard this item after use. Okay, so I'm going to place this progress card. Tuck it. So this is the resolving 2 options in the Delta phase instead of 1. We have to discard it afterwards. And this one for the Gambler, this is increase the action range to 2, the assault action, and roll the luck die. If I roll a 1, I gain 2. It essentially doubles what the die gives us. So I'm going to put that under here. All right, that was cool. Okay. Let's go back. Are we going to do anything else? We do have 2 here as well. Alright, so let's do... We'll do 2 as well. 2 cunning. To resolve this space, use the magnifying glass. That is 563. That is not that guy. That is the... specialist. Alright, so say I'll just discard these 2. I already took those cards back for the Gambler. So same deal. It's 563. Alright. We see strange figures lurking in the shadows. One of them moves. We see eyes like 2 black holes. We feel its gaze. If this is a darkness space, place 1 of these purple tokens. Okay. It's 563, yeah. And it is max 1 per space. Do you know the feeling of a weird fear creeping up your spine when the clothes tossed on a chair turn into an apparition in the night? It's more than a simple illusion. Trust me. Darkness is like the edge between 2 worlds, the one you want to be in and the other you avoid at all costs. But only a single ray of light turns everything back to normal. Reveal card F. Okay, this card is active until this dream ends. Fortunately, they're just mannequins. While this card is active, any of these spaces with that token... any one of those in a space that is not darkness is immediately discarded. Okay, any one of those tokens in a space that is not darkness is immediately discarded. Okay. Try to place that down there. Okay, are we doing anything else? I think we want to keep moving, right? So let's do... I think what we're going to do is... we're going to play this for 1. We are going to roll the die. Boy. Son of... Do I push my luck? Do I push my luck? No, let's... no, let's not. Let's take a distress. Hell. I was going to try to move a lot more. I guess what would that have done? Just... yeah, alright. Alright, well that sucked. I guess in that case, I'll just spend this to move 1. Ugh. That whole turn before that feels like a waste. Okay. I think we are passing here. We're passing. Okay, so basic effect. Each streamer in a space with a... Each streamer in a space with this purple token seals 2 cards. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, that's the basic effect. The morphing. Each streamer in a space. Each streamer places 1 on 1 adjacent space. Max 1 per space. Okay. All right, this is going to be a problem already. This is going to be a problem. Let's put this back here since we know this is nothing. And since we do want to come here, I guess let's place this up here. That is adjacent as well. Okay, then movement. There's no entity to move, so that is... okay. Alright, so that's that. Let's turn this turn card. Okay, back to our turn. Let's draw. I have to draw here, so I have to either seal 3 cards or take a distress. I'm going to take a distress. Oy vey. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Place a light token in any space. All right, all right. So if I turn it to light, it's immediately discarded, the purple token. Okay. So maybe what I could do is move into here. If for some reason this story text says to place one of those, I could then play this light token. So anything that triggers at the end of the turn, you know, it doesn't, yeah, because it's going to do 2 basic effect, which is each dreamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards. So I could play this to get rid of that, basically nullifying that. Yeah, so I like that. So let's move over for 1. Play 1 here to move here, and then for 2 we could do, this is a progress card, this is a good one. Discard this card to gain 5 wrath. That's pretty good, but this is going to give me 2 cunning intents right now. So let's get rid of that. Let's spend that to look at 107. All right, so 107. Something is lurking in the darkness, such monstrous silhouettes. If this is a darkness space, place 1 purple token in this space. Yeah, okay. Just as I feared. Just as I expected and feared. Okay, let's go over to Gambler. Okay, let's spend... I don't want to search that. I mean, this says, from what this said, don't step on the broken glass. But I mean, we can move up there. That's not a block space. And then move over there. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's spend 2 to do 1, 2. Let's spend another 2. This. Another 2 cunning intents to search that spot. That is 616. Alright, so we saw this box from afar. It's as pristine as a freshly unearthed sarcophagus. Let's see its contents. Look at the pool of items, cards B, and gain 1 of them. Then place a block token on this map action. Something, or what's worse, someone is right next to it. We saw movement. The ghostly figure is slowly approaching with a crooked step. If this is a darkness space, place 1 purple token in this space. All right, so let's pick the item so we can look at one. Now a few things. I mean, we know we're going to need green to keep on searching. This says roll the luck die X, return 1 random item from the storage to the item market. Okay, for each of the... So we could restore items this way. Not bad. But we have to pay 5 awareness to use that. Discard this item to gain 1 key. That only costs 3. Or return this item to the item market. That's not going to help me right now. Place 1 light token in your space. It is active until the end of this turn. Roll the luck die. If it's an X, discard this item. Whoa. So I can keep using that? It just says once per turn. Okay. So a turn consists of... it's a little confusing the way that they use turns and rounds. So we get multiple rounds. So that's the act of us playing cards. That's a round. It goes over to the next player. That's a round. Comes back to me. That's a round. And so when you're out of cards or everybody passes... it then goes to the, the enemy phase. Then it comes back to us. That's a turn. So we can use this once per turn, but we might not have to get rid of it. And it's free to place a light token. I really think that's the best option right now, because we can start to get rid of these purple tokens. So let's do that. The rest of the items go back here. So we do have that available, and we have to place 1 of those in this space, and that's free to use, but again we can only use that once per turn. But we do have another way. Didn't we have another way to... oh yeah, here it is, with the specialist. So we don't need to do anything here. I think we keep going. Maybe we do 1 more movement, and then we place the light token. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go over to here. Oh shit, no, we don't want to do that yet. I'm sorry. We don't want to do that yet. Let's instead play this for free. Place 1 light token here, and the mannequin says, while this card is active, any purple tokens in a space that is not darkness is immediately discarded. Alright, and then back over to here, our once per turn, we are going to use this item, place a light token in this space. In your space, it is active until the end of this turn, so that we know this goes away as well. Roll the luck die. Okay, it only gets discarded if we roll an X, so it still stays there, but it's only once per turn. Okay. And I think we're going to stay here and we're going to pass. I think we're going to pass here. So let's pass. These are both temporary. These are going to go away. I want to be as with you more. I'm only used to visits from Late Night Funny Map. I never really hear you talk about games you play. Yeah. That's true, Rufus. That's true. Yep. Oh my God, man. You're crazy, bro. I love it. Yeah, dude, the art. And Rufus, you know Tainted Grail. I love Tainted Grail art. The cool thing about this is, and this is like the same art style. Love that stuff. It is so freaking cool. The cool thing about this is it's like a little more zoomed in. You can get a little bit more details and stuff with this other than Tainted Grail. But love the artwork on this. Yeah, it's fantastic. And the thing though is with this board, these dark, super dark boards with the cameras that I use, there's a lot of glare and stuff. So it's a little bit harder. It's not as clear as I would like it to be. But man, in person, they're even better. They're even better. All right, so we passed. Let's go to the enemy phase, Dreamscape phase, I think it's called. So there is 2 basic effects. So the first basic effect is each streamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards. Don't have to worry about it. Movement, there's no entity, and it goes to another basic effect. So we don't have to worry about anything there. Okay, so back to us. Now it's a new round. We can use this flashlight again. So let's draw. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. We have to shuffle. We are going to take a distress. Three, four. All right, so we already looked at that. We didn't do the block here, right? Was it here? Yeah, I think it was there. We have to block that. And we have two more here. So let's just start with the specialist here. So for one movement, let's play this for one movement. We're going to move over to here. And we need to play two. I don't want to seal any more cards. I mean, we only have 2 cards sealed here. She's got a lot of cards sealed. I'm starting to get a little worried about that. Let's do... I guess let's play this for 2. We can do 2 as well, right? 2. Let's search this location. That is 286. We swerve between piles of fetid trash. Don't touch anything. We all pray in our minds. If this is a darkness base, resolve all 3 effects. Oh, the stench. There's so much rubbish here. Disgusting. Seal 2 cards. 1. Dude, the gambler is seriously starting to get into some trouble with these sealed cards. 1, 2 from the top of the deck. Okay. Damn it! It's the broken glass again. Ah, see again. I knew we probably made a good call not going to there. Spend 2 wrath or suffer 1 distress. Let's spend this 2 wrath. I don't want to suffer any more distress. Same deal here. 2 wrath. Okay. And clawed paws emerge from the darkness, reaching toward us. Place 1 purple token in this space. Okay. So let's do that now. Then we notice something else. It seems we found an escalator leading down. The stairs must have moved once, but now they are still. We hear a howling from below. Reveal both tiles X and reveal card C. Both tiles X. Alright, here's the 2 X tiles. Alright, reveal them. A4. A4. Maybe we can move it over a little bit more. I know it's probably blurry, guys. I'm sorry. Again, that light, it just doesn't pick up on... These cameras just don't pick up dark stuff too well. And then B4. Okay. Let's place these here. Like this. I'm going to get all screwed up with this. Okay. Okay, so there's an entity spawn location here. And reveal card C. Okay. And what's cool is they also have these cards that you place over top of certain locations, but the orientation is all weird too. I like that. Just it makes it more unique. Okay, so this is going to go over B3. Okay, which is like this. Okay, so we have found some steps here. We have found some steps here. Assuming we still, place this down. If you're not playing alone, take card G. But read its content in secret from other... I think we don't take this, right? It's kind of pointless. We'll still take it. Special roll card. This is a secret card. Do not show it to the other players. Place this card face down in front of you. Fear of the dark. From now on, you can't say anything besides yes, no, I'm afraid. This card is active until any other dreamer says light. Only then can you show this card to other players and return it to the secrets in this dream. Very interesting. Okay. So it says, for 3 cunning, relocate your dreamer to any space with stairs, which we have right over here. The art was really cool. I really wanted to like this game, but wound up selling. Really? Okay. All right. Hey, dude, some games are like that. You like it, right? But it's like you just don't love it. You just don't like it. You have to do it, by the way. Oh, Canadian mustache. Whoa, it's a secret. You're not supposed to. I got you, Rufus. Yeah, you're not supposed to tell us. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We're already doing spoilers. Oh man, it's trolling me. You have to do it. You already failed. I know. I know, dude. Oh man, you're funny, dude. All right. Okay. All right. I think that's good for now. That would have. You know what, Canadian mustache? I probably should have did it. I probably should have read it myself. No, but that wouldn't have worked, right? I wouldn't have been able to talk about anything. And you guys wouldn't have said light. Yeah. Just trying to think of a way I could have done that. Like, interacted with you guys with that. Okay. Alright, so we did that. What's the deal? What's the deal with all those purple tokens? Let's go in there. Okay, so that's there. Yeah, we could still keep going. What is she doing? I think we could still. Do we still uncover, like, check out that space? I think so. We're still looking for items, right? We're still looking for items. So we can spend 1 movement. Spend this 1 to go over to here. And what do we have a lot of? We still have a lot of cunning. I guess we could play this. So many possibilities. We could start rolling the luck die to try to save from spending cards. It's a possibility. That's 2. Let's search that location. And we have to remember we should do this. What I think I might do... I'm 1 short. I might... Okay, alright. So let's read this. 590. Yeah, when you're not actually playing. Yeah. I'll just get you guys in on an audio call through Discord or Skype or something like that. You're a winner, I mean a wiener. Oh man. Okay. Alright, 590. Alright, let's do it. Phew. I tripped over something and almost it's supposed to say fell. I tripped over something and almost fell into a damned hole. What a moron. What moron has left it uncovered? And the flap lies just next to it. Wait. Did I lose something? If this is a darkness space, spend 3 awareness or discard 1 active item. And maybe you want to risk and try to descend into the hole. If you want to do it, C 240. Oh, fuck's sakes. So I could seal this card. Okay, so what I could do, I could try to spend 2 and roll the luck die, or I could seal this card, which gives me 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, choose this if I fail to then seal this card. Dude, I just don't have many, I think I'm going to have to seal it. I need to keep this item, right? But it doesn't say... It just says if this is a darkness space, which it is. I want to keep that item. Alright, I guess I'm sealing this card to spend 3. Okay, are we descending in this hole? Are we descending in this hole? Please hate. I can't hate you, Matt. I cannot hate you, dude. Are we descending or what? And maybe you want to risk and try to descend into the hole. Oh, man. Do we descend? Do we descend? Matt, what do you think? Do we descend? And sorry, guys, I gotta blow my nose quick here. I don't know. I don't know. Descend? To descend or not to descend? That's only 10:45. That's not bad. Do we descend? If we descend, it's going to be with the gambler. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards sealed. We have 3 distress. Alright. 240. Descend! Descend that hole! I knew you fuckers are gonna say that. I gotta go to bed. I'll catch the rest on the stream tomorrow. Good luck, brother. Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that a lot. I'll catch you on the Discord, dude. We'll talk about, oh shit, what's the card game we were just talking about? Something, Ashes Reborn. Okay, 240. Well, I am pushing my luck. When my legs are inside, I feel as my feet submerge in something cold and sticky. Shivers run down my spine. Nope, not this time. I almost jump out of the hole and frantically look around. The darkness is even more terrifying, and shadows dance around us mockingly. Place 3 darkness tokens in any spaces. Okay. In any spaces. 1, 2, 3. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go over to Specialist. So we can seal for 3, but again, as I'm sealing these cards, there's not really easy ways to get these cards unsealed. So it might just mean this card is locked for the remainder of this dream, and it's a really good one. 3 awareness or 3 cunning or 3 wrath. I have to seal it, but there could be a situation where I really need that. I think we might pass with him. And what about here? Yeah, I think we're going to pass. Well, actually, each streamer in that location seals 2 cards. Is there any way to get... Oh, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. That's right. That's right. Yep, so let's, as the specialist, we are going to use this. Place 1 light token in your space. All right. It is active until the end of the turn. We haven't used this yet, and we're going to roll this, avoiding the X. Okay, that's all we needed. Okay, and we do have this, our mask here. We've been forgetting to use our mask with the specialist. We can re-roll any roll, so that could even be this. Okay, till the end of this turn, let's get rid of this, and we're passing with everybody. All right, so let's do this. Roll, there are no entities yet. Nothing has told us to place any entities. Basic effect, each streamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards, and morphing. Each streamer places 1 purple on 1 adjacent space. 1 adjacent space. So the gambler will place it here, and specialist will place it there. Okay, I'll discard this turn card, and back to us. So we can use this flashlight again. So 1, 2, 3. We're at max 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go over to the specialist. Alright, place a light token on any space. Alright, that's good. And that's not any space on your tile. That just says any space. Alright, so let's do 1. What's next? Roll a die and then a special effect. Each streamer in range 1 of any purple token suffers 1 distress. Then each streamer in a darkness space places 1 purple token in their space. Okay. Alright, so we definitely want to get out of here, which I think we'll be able to do. So 1, 2, 3. That's 3. So 3 cunning. Relocate your dreamer to any stairs space. Here we go. Let's go back over to the gambler. So we need 1 to get over to here, right? And we need 3 more. That's 3. Get over to here. Now I'm assuming these aren't adjacent. I mean, I know the steps connects them, but I'm gonna say they're not adjacent. Black holes, won't you go? Black hole, dumb black hole, son. Oh shit. Wash away the rain. All right, let's. I think we're gonna stop here. Is there any search? No, there's not. What does this space say? Why there is so much shattered glass? Why there is so much shattered glass? Okay, there's more shattered glass here, here, and here. And again, I'm trying to, it says don't step on the glass. I'm really trying to avoid that. Okay, I think there's no other clues. I mean, there is glass here. There's no glass there, no glass here, here, or here. And maybe what we do, I'm thinking what we do, maybe we stay here. Each streamer in a darkness space places 1 purple token in their space. So maybe we stay here, go to this phase, that triggers, we place it here. So there's only 1 actually going to be placed, and then we can move away from those instead of moving to these locations now and having the purple token placed on those. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to pass with everybody. Let's go to this, roll a die, we don't need to, and special effect. Each streamer in range 1, we're going to say we're not in range, suffers 1 distress. Then each streamer in a darkness space places 1 purple token in their space, max 1 per space. Okay, let's get rid of this turn card. Back to us. Got 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, half the shuffle. We are going to discard an ether. Discard an ether. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're just going to gain a distress. Gain a distress. Oh, shit, dude. So we drew 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so let's go exploring. I'm actually worried she's going to run out of cards. Or we're going to die from distress. So maybe we start spending more cards with him. Because we don't have as many sealed cards. I think that's the play. The next one is special effect in range 1, so we definitely don't want to end our turn next to those. And then basic effect, each streamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards. Okay. Alright, so let's get out of here, right? So let's spend 1 for movement. I mean, the problem is, if I come down here and there's nothing, I'm going to risk it. I mean, I'll go here, then go over. Yeah, okay. Okay, for 2 awareness, I'm going to search. That is 809. All right. No, not the shattered glass again. God damn it. If this is a darkness space, spend 2 wrath or suffer 1 distress. A huge closet slumbers. A huge closet slumbers in a pile of rubbish. We hear a hiss coming from its drawers. Well, we shouldn't open it. Or maybe. If you decide to open it. 276. So spend 2 wrath. God damn it. 1. Use our mask. Flip it to re-roll. Oh, got the 1. That's our 2. Alright. So we spent the 2 wrath. We also... It doesn't say to place one of those tokens. I'm afraid if we do that... I'm afraid if we search... It's going to place one of those. And what's our movement like? We would need to at least spend... We can't stay here either. I'm not going to do it. I could always come back. I could always come back to that and search again. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's go over to her. And that's more broken glass over there. It's not over here. I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dude was messed up by the end. Dude, John, I can always count on you. It always comes back to Die Hard. Somehow, all the games just come back to Die Hard and Braveheart. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, John, you remember there was also in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex stepped on the Jeep, all the glass started breaking and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, let's move over for 2. I love it. All right, 252. Okay, so let's spend this thoughtful movement. So for 2, it's 2 greens. I said 252. All comes back to Die Hard and Braveheart, man. I'm telling you. That's how I'm gonna start. I hear you, dude. I hear you. I wish you could hang out with me and my buddies, man. We make a lot of movie references. It always just does seem to be the same few ones, though. You know, it is sometimes Braveheart, a lot of Jurassic Park. My password is Knockers. I think I'm gonna start like maybe trying to talk to people, like teach lessons through like Braveheart and like Die Hard movie quotes. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, through the movies. All right, now look, we need to calm down. Remember when, you know, John McClane, you know, he got off the plane, right? And he was like, you know, something was off and he just took his shoes off. You know, we need to start like, you know, just like, it just all comes back to like Die Hard somehow. All right, what are we at? 252? Okay. It says, it seems to me that nobody has ever looked into this box. Look at the pool of items, cards B, and gain 1 of them. Then place a block token on this map action. All right. Pool of items. Sweet. Alright, now which... Discard this item to gain 1 key. Return this... Okay. Now, I think I might... I am expecting to find one more of these. I looked at the abilities, and they're okay. For 0, assault action only. This could be good if we face an entity. We could add a lot more of wrath to maybe an attack. This is discard this item, gain 1 key. I'm not worried about this one right now, but it could be good for the awareness. Adding 3 awareness. Maybe I'm starting to run out of cards. It does take awareness to search, so I'm thinking about that. We have 2 awareness up here. This is roll the luck die. Return 1 random item from the storage to the item market. That's really good too, but that costs 5 to use. That costs 5 to use. And this, if we just use this for the intent, it is 4 wrath. So again, if we get into a fight, but I am like I said, I am expecting to get 1 more again, at least 1 more before we hopefully face the entity, or even after we reveal the entity to get another one of these cards. So I guess let's just get this common hammer just in case. Maybe we can defeat the entity a little bit easier. Yeah, I think so, John. That's my board game card ability. Nice, dude. Alright. Alright, what's the rest of it? So, place a block token on this area. We're here. Yeah. Alright, and again, just to remind everybody, there's no set structure with this. We'll see how it goes, but you know, if it goes on too much longer, we'll just pause. And I'm thinking about just continuing this on Wednesday. And then I think on Friday, I'm going to try to do the City of the Great Machine. And then next week, we'll have another Too Many Bones playthrough. So I was going to do maybe City of the Great Machine Wednesday and maybe Bones on Friday. But I think it's okay to do the same game a few days in a row. I did it for Bones. But especially with this being a campaign. So I'm thinking about doing that. Just, you know, just leave it on the table. It'll be easy to get back onto the stream on Wednesday, so we can just pick up for where we, you know, left off. So, again, even if we don't defeat the entity, we might just call it at a certain time and just go from there. That is our Wi-Fi password. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we block that. Okay. When we're rummaging through the box, we feel a presence behind our backs. If this is a darkness space, place 1 purple in this location. Okay. Okay. When we close the box, we spot a human shape under the pile of dirty rags. "Help me! I beg you!" the shape whispers. "Pull me out!" We inspect the cloth heap. An emaciated and filthy person is trapped underneath. It doesn't look safe. Do you want to release this creature? If you want to, risk $5.91. I mean, come on. This is going to be the entity, right? For another shot. Yeah. Back in the day, I used to know a manager of the movie comp. Nice. They used to let me have free reign during the day to see whatever. That is awesome, dude. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That is so cool. That is awesome. Alright, do we release the creature? Do we release the creature? Who is it? It's the gambler. What kind of cards do I have? So, I mean, if it asks me to spend something, I do have enough of any, but if it's Wrath, I'm going to have to take a Distress to gain more wrath. Avanis, what's up? Man, I'm painting my travel zombicide zombies while I listen and watch. Jesus, these minis are so tiny. By the way, the writing in Etherfields is pretty pimp. Yeah, I do like the story, man. It's, you know, it's constant. I do like that a lot, for sure, for sure. I always thought they had really good, like even in Tainted Grail, I love that story as well, man. And there's just something extra special about listening to the narration on the app. Again, it's got the music going. It really puts you into the mood. They're reading the story. They got the right tone to match what they're trying to say. You can go straight to the section, so it's faster. It's just, yeah, I do really like the story. Yeah, it's really good. Crazy Small. Yeah, man. Let's see. All right, so what am I doing, guys? Am I releasing the creature or what? Blockbuster. I believe I owe you some money. John, just say yes. Just say yes. Release or not to release? That is the question. That is the question. I mean, I don't know how much good can come from this, but it's possible. All right. Release the Kraken. I actually watched that movie again the other day. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good movie. Is it Wrath of the Titan or something like that? Clash of the Titan. I know they made 2. What did I say? 591. 591. Okay. We reach out to the creature and feel its nasty, freezing touch. Pulling it out takes much effort, but eventually, the hideous human crawls out of the heap and limps towards the door. It turns toward us. Thank you. I won't be greedy anymore. Never. Then it dissolves in the darkness. We sit on chairs and take a short break. Add 1 turn. What's up? What is up? Release the beast. All right, so we add 1 turn. That's cool. So adding 1 turn, we take the bottom and we add this to the bottom here. So we get another turn. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's right, Rufus. Rufus is right, man. Rufus is right. That's what they want you to think. No good can come from this. And just when you've had bad thing after bad thing after bad thing happen, no, it's actually okay. It's actually okay. Clash of the Titans, yeah, man. The old school graphics. Are you talking about the original? I'm talking about the one with who was the guy's name from? He was in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. No, that wasn't him. No, that's a different guy too. Now that was a different guy. I'm getting those 2 guys mixed up. What was the other guy? No, it's the newer one with Liam Neeson. Release the Kraken. Flash the Kraken. Yeah, I don't think you're doing it right, Matt. I don't think you're doing it right, bro. Okay, so we got an extra turn. Sweet, sweet. We're at the Gambler. Let's keep going. So we definitely want to avoid being 1 away from those purple tokens. Now we can place a light token. I think we do that, and then we run. Yeah, so let's do that. So that's the specialist. Okay, so instead, the Gambler is going to use our flashlight over here. We haven't used that yet. Place a light token, and that is going to get rid of this purple here. Oh, we have to roll a die. Please, no X. Okay, sweet. It is not. But now we have used that for this turn. Now we can move, but it does say also it is going to do a basic effect. Each room in a space with a purple seals 2 cards. Okay, so we don't need to worry about any of this. So let's instead move 1 space with her. Let's move over. Let's go to the specialist. Let's spend 1 for movement. And I think I'm going to hold here. Hold. Hold. John, what's it from? Original, man, that was a classic. I never saw that one. Flashing the Kraken. No, I hear you, Matt. I hear you, dude. Stop motion. Yeah, man, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's amazing what they did with that sort of stuff, man. Trying to one up me, son. All right, I think we're gonna pass here. All right, so let's resolve. So end of turn. This is gonna go away. So special effect. Each dreamer in range 1 of any purple token suffers 1. Okay, then each dreamer in a... Oh, man, that's fucked up, dude. Okay, alright. Then each dreamer in a darkness space places 1. I probably should have stayed there. Okay. Places 1 in their space. And then it's going to resolve the basic effect after that, which is each dreamer in space with a purple seals 2 cards. Oh man, dude, I'm gonna die from sealing cards. So if you have less than 6 cards altogether from your, like, what you're drawing from your hand and your discard, you die. I'll seal 2 cards over here. Oh, that was a good one. Oof. Oof, that's rough. Alright, let's get rid of this turn card. Alright, back to our turn. 1, 2. Shuffle. Distress. Brave on, baby! Whispers you should stay. Ugh. Dude, this is getting kind of rough. It's getting kind of rough, guys. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. 1, 2. Alright, that's our 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I believe... I'm questioning a little bit. Since we're empty now, do we get the distress now, or is that when we draw? I don't think it's going to matter too much, but we won't. We'll just take it now. Okay. All right. Let's go down, right? Oh, we didn't search these spots. Yeah, we didn't search these spots yet. Okay. All right, so she is on 18. So we're going to spend 2 cunning. 18. All right, here we go. An old lamp stands on the desk like an old soldier guarding the perimeter. We imagine how this place looked in the past. The interior is clean and well lit. Large tombs heap up on the desk. A man as sad as the lamp bends over a book. Not enough for rent, not enough for new commodities, he murmurs. Too much compensation and customers still want something different. New, something I don't have. Instead of taking what is permanent and valuable, they prefer what is temporary and unnecessary. We probably won't survive the next month. And he was right. The vision vanishes, and we are again in the dusty darkness. Gain card H. Alright, this is another wisdom card. You can always find something in the darkness. Wisdom card. Okay. Alright. When you are in a darkness space and you make it light, you may roll the luck die. X, suffer 1 distress or seal 1 card. For 2 pips, we gain a shining gem, which again allows us to re-roll dice. For 3, we restore 1 item. Okay. Okay. Alright. Something cackles in the dark. If this is a darkness space, place 1 purple in this space. There is already one there. Alright. Okay, let's go over to the specialist. Let's search his spot for 2. Awareness, 850. We haven't searched this box yet. It looks interesting. Look at the pool of items and gain 1, then place a block token here. Alright. Pool of items. Now, I think all I'm looking for right now is whatever is going to give me the most intense up here. So since this one's 3, I'm just going to place that there. Alright. While we kneel bent over the box, something moves in the gap of the fractured floor. I could swear that some long twisted hands emerge from the hole. If this is a darkness space, place 1 purple in this space. Alright. So there's already one there. So what's going to happen at the end of the turn? It's going to roll the die. Okay, basic effect. Each streamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards and then morphing. Each streamer places 1 purple on 1 adjacent space. But that's going to happen after the basic effect. So nothing bad is going to happen to us at the end of this turn. I think we keep moving. I don't know if that's broken glass or not. I don't think so. It looks nothing like the other images, so I think we just continue to move down. This is a entity spawn spot, but I mean, whatever, we got to still figure out, I'm assuming, how to get to tile Z, right? And I think we say we haven't used the flashlight yet. This did come back to us, so this is replenished, our mask of reroll any die. So we haven't used the flashlight yet. I should probably tap this after I use it somehow. So let's move down, let's search again, and then we can use the flashlight, and hopefully we have another card, which I think we do. Yep, place a light token. Okay. Alright, so let's do that. Let's spend 1. So many possibilities to move down to here. Before we do that with the entity spawn point, just because that search, like this story text is in this space, I know it doesn't mean that means it's going to spawn the entity, but I'm still, for some reason, I'm still going to hold off. Okay, so let's, with the gambler, let's spend 1 to move down, and let's spend 2 to search. Let's spend this 2 awareness to search. That is 492. Oh, Roy. 492. Ah, the box. I think I know what I can find inside. Look at the pool of items and gain 1 of them. Then place a block token on this map action. Alright, so now I don't know for certain if we have to get rid of these. I think I know the restore item, we randomly draw 1. I think I have to place it now that I'm thinking about it. I guess instead let's get rid of this one, because we can only have 3 items at a time, and I'll just put this one back over here. I don't know exactly. Alright, place this on this tile, this location. A ghastly yet human silhouette looms from behind a vending machine. Or did we imagine it? If this is darkness space, place 1 purple token in this spot. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go to the specialist. Let's use this to search that location. 772. I'm gonna be so salty if it's like something up here. Alright, the room ends here. A torso emerges from the darkness, reaching for us with its gnarled arms. If there's a darkness base, place one purple here. Okay. There's a door here. Oh, sweet. Thank God, dude. Okay, card D and tile Y. Card D. Okay, this is going over C4. Okay, alright, let's put this down. And tile Y, I think it was. Okay. C4. Alright, let's see. Damn, Matt. Matt's going hard, man. Matt's going hard. Okay, for 4 awareness, after hours of aimless wandering, relocate your dreamer to the C3 spawn space. Excuse me. Excuse me. C3. Oh, okay. This is probably going to reveal. This is probably what tile Y is. All right, let's put these. Tile Y. It did say Y, right? 772. Tile Y. Okay, it is C3. All right. All right, very cool. You have to iron that one out, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. All right, let's see. All right, so we got to get there. Spend 4. Can we do that this turn? I got 2 there with that item. That's going to cost 1 movement, 2 and 2. So I could get that. I could get away with him. Now this is a light space. All right, this is not darkness. What's funny is this isn't either. That's not either. Okay, so at least if we can move down there. So let's at least spend 1. Why don't I spend this? Nah, because that's Let's get down here. So she needs to go. So do we have 2? For 2 movements, I don't think I want to push my luck with this. For 2, I might have to, dude. I'm already going to have to reshuffle. Dude, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead with her. Oh, shit, dude. Oof, okay. This is a maze. So it looks like I can pay 1 cunning, relocate your dreamer to the spawn space and the B4 tile, which is here. For 3 awareness, I go to 390 in the book. Wooden door for 1 cunning and 1 wrath, 480. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different story. I might just have to keep passing with her Yeah, I might actually have to just keep doing that from now on, because this is going to start to be a problem. So for now, though, I need to get out of here. So I need to spend 2. Let's spend 2. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. And I think we are going to... We're going to stop there. Alright, let's roll. We don't need to worry about that. Basic effect. Each streamer in a space with a purple token seals 2 cards. We don't need to worry about that. And morphing. Each streamer places 1 purple token on 1 adjacent space. So we can't place it here. There's max. Here, if we place it here, that's not darkness. So these mannequins say any purple token that we put on a spot that's not darkness is immediately discarded. So that doesn't matter. So let's discard this. Let's go back to our turn. 2, 3, 4, 6. I need a draw. I'm at 6. It's getting sketchy. All right, Vanis, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that, brother. Oh, all right, man. All right, here we go. Think ahead to... Okay. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. Okay, those are all sealed. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay, so we got to get out of here at least, right? Now, maybe I should just start with him, start doing some stuff. My fear is that I use one of these, I get transported to some weird location, right? And now I'm just left with her. She goes to this, I get teleported to another weird location, and I basically run out of cards with her. That's my fear. So let's just start with him. So I need to spend 3, right? 4. I need to spend 4. Place a light token. I think I can get rid of that now. I might have to start pushing my luck more, but that's gonna suck if I fail. So that's the 4. And that says relocate your dreamer to the C3 space, spawn space. Okay, this does say if you're in a spawning space, gain 1 reroll token. We are. And then I'm going to spend 1. And if I use this for 1 cunning, relocate your dreamer to the B4 tile. Okay, so let's go down to here. Let's hold off there. And I think we can do the same. I think I am going to have to get over here. Alright, let's spend 2 and 2. It's our 4. Item's going to go back over here. I think these are just mine now. Oh, that's our 4. Let's go to here. I think I hold. What do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I can play 1 more. I guess I could do this as well for a reroll. Yeah, let's do that. Play 1 for a reroll. And let's spend this to move. We'll go right here. Yeah, okay. All right, we are going to, I'm going to stop here. Let's go to this. So basic effect, each dreamer in a space with a purple note roll. Special effect, each dreamer in range 1 from it. Nope. Don't need to worry about it. Okay. At least we're kind of in a like a sweet spot with that sort of stuff. All right, back to our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 3 cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go to him. So what do we need? Red hatch for 1 wrath. That's 1. So it says go in 460. 460. Okay. We open the red trapdoor. There's some kind of room below. It looks like a warehouse. We spot a figure sitting in a corner, and we know that we reached our destination. We jumped in. We jumped down. Reveal tile Z. Oh shit! Did I? Is that the door? I mean, I know it says we reach our destination, but oh my god. Okay, 460. Okay, and place your dreamer in the spawn. Holy shit! Secret storage. 460. Okay. Reveal card L. Dreammonger. The Dreammonger is here. Someone chained him to a steel closet. Try to free him. 3 wrath or discard 1 key. Oh, well, fucking hell. Yeah, man. Let's get out of here, bro. Okay, I think I'm going to do that one, right? Yeah. This is 3. 3 wrath. Okay. Discard a block token from the Dreammonger. I guess I just put him on there and... Okay, alright. From now on, the Dreammonger may move, relocate for free with any dreamer if they are in the same space. When the Dreammonger is in the exit space on the on the S200 tile, on the A1 tile, I can read that story. Okay, all right. Okay, there's still so I'm not out of the woods yet. Okay, but sweet, we got him. We found him. Okay. Is there a mini for this guy? If there's a mini for this guy. Does it matter? Nothing that looks remotely close to just a regular dude. Okay. Alright. Dreammonger may move, relocate for free with any dreamer if they are in the same space. Alright, I gotta mark it somehow. We're just gonna use... we'll use the tough guy that's not in this one right now. Alright, so the Dreammonger is here. Okay, so we got to get him to the exit space, right? But there's way more shit that I got to do here. So... Okay. intriguing boxes. Oh, that is expensive. For 1 cunning, relocate your dreamer to the spawn spot on the C3 tile. So here. Okay, so we'd have to use 1 cunning to go back to here, 1 to then go back to here, and then I guess travel up here. Oh boy, man. But it only takes 1 cunning. Man, I think I'm just running out of stuff. I guess that's my main goal, is to just get this guy out of here. Right? That's my main goal. Okay, so I don't think I can stay and linger. I don't think I can stay and linger. I think I gotta roll. I just don't have... I guess... Actually, you know what? I guess I do have a few cards here, but... it takes 6. I could actually stay maybe 1 time. Search one of these. It is an assault. Oh, I could actually do that. Maybe do I search 1 thing? This heart box. I don't know. Oh, or 1 key. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, let's try it once. Let's do it once. And I think... Oh. Do I do it? Do I do it? Matt, dude, thank you so much, brother, man. Seriously, man, that means a lot, Matt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Super cool of you. 1 single coin. 1 coin. 1 coin, he says. Okay. Okay, I think... Here's what I'm thinking. It costs 6. It is assault. We can do it from this space to that space. We can do it from 1 space away. This item gives me 4, 5. I could re-roll. I do have a free re-roll, and my mask is available. Does she grant me any... Does she have anything that allows me to re-roll? Any dreamer may re-roll 1 die. Okay, let's do that. So we're using this item. That's 4. That's 5. Item's gonna go back. Let's roll. There it is. Nice. Okay, so we did an assault. An assault we can do from an adjacent space. Open it. 506. I at least want to do 1. I don't think I'm going to do both of them. Okay, incredible. What a shame we can't take this strong box with us. But it was still worth opening it. Each streamer gains 1 ether. And remember, whenever you run out of... Okay. Alright. And we place a block token on there. Okay, alright. That's our last one, too. Alright, oof, that's tempting to do the other one. Let's go back to her. Now what we could do with her, what is that, morphing? Each streamer places 1 on adjacent space. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we got the optimization for the delta stuff. Okay. I think she's gonna move over 1, right? She's going to move over 1. Okay. We're going to hold there. Oh, dude. I think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to die with her. I need to run. What's my movement looking like? Instead, let's take this back. Let's spend this for the movement. So I'm going to need 4. Okay. I got 4. That's 3, 4, 5. I could seal. No. What am I thinking? Let's actually do this then. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to hold there. We're going to stop. Morphing. Each streamer places 1 on adjacent space. We're in light here. That's still in light too, even if that was adjacent. But I don't think it is. So we would place it and it would automatically go away because of the mannequins. Roll a die, and then the basic effect. Each streamer in a space with a purple token. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's go back to our turn. Have to shuffle this. Take 1. Ooh. Oh snap, dude! Are we gonna die too? We can take 1 more. We can take 1 more. 1140. Okay, we can wrap this up. I believe. If we get there, and it's not the end of the game. That was a good movie too, man. I like that movie a lot. If we get there and that's not the end, then we'll save that for next time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 cards left here in the gambler's draw. Okay, so let's we just got to get out of here, right? We got to run. We have to run. Okay, so again, he travels with us, so we're going to spend 1 yellow to warp back to spawn spot on the C3 tile right here. Right? We need to spend 4 now. No, I'm sorry. To get out is 1. Go back to here. Spawn spot on the B4 tile. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Okay. And then we are going to spend 1, and we're going to roll a die. Adds 3. That's 4 movement. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's stop there, see what we got. Let's spend 1 to warp back to here. Spend 2 for 1, 2. Spend 1 to get back to here. We are going to use... Can I run? Can I get there? I need to spend 3. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this turn. So what do I need to do? I need to get rid of the purple token in my space. So I'm going to use the flashlight. Haven't used it yet. Place 1 light token. This is pretty sick. Light token, this goes away. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't think I can do that. Well, so this is a big question. I got 5 cards in hand, drawing, so I can't move say I didn't move that space down. We'll say I didn't move that space down, so I'm there. Oh, that's not going to work. I just don't know the... I don't know the timings. I don't know the timings. Because I need to spend 3 cunning. That's not going to happen. Oh, you know what I could try? I could seal this. That'll give me 3, 4. So that'd be 3 for the to get through. So I would need 1 to get over. So 1, 3 to get back to here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, seal it for 3. 4, 5. No, I'm sorry. 1 to get over. That's this. 3 to seal it to get here. Yeah, and then I still have 2. And I need to roll a die. And I have a re-roll. Okay. Alright. So let's do that. So 1 to get over. Seal this to give me 3. Relocate here. 2. Reroll. No. What was he? Exit space. He's on the exit space. S200. Now this better be it. Yeah. This better be it, man. This better be it. Ship's log 11. Oops. Disregard. We made it. We achieved. Ship's log 11. We achieved the goal. The Dreammonger was thankful to us. He hosted us for several days in his apartment on the 107th floor, 7th floor of the electric tower. Grateful for the rescue. Thanks to him, we got to know places that are worth visiting and, when even when not hungry, taste the unique cuisine. Everything, of course, at his expense. He also taught us how to drive a coal-operated flying barrel. At least it looked like that at first glance. The scratch on the fender will be a souvenir of us. But all that was insignificant. The only important thing was that the Dreammonger appeared to be someone who knows what's going on. When he looked at the window, he spoke to our reflections. You're not from here, but you probably already knew that. You are also not the first ones who came from beyond. There were 4 of them, people like you. It was so long ago. My mind can't dig so deep in my vast memory. They were looking for something and failed miserably. There was something about this in the newspapers. These articles should still be in the Great Library. They achieved one thing, though. They uncovered their memories during their struggles. How? The Dreammonger sighed. Until you learn to see more, your chances are miserable. But, did you hear about the basements in the Pandemonium? Victory! Each dreamer gains 1 ether. Cures 2 distress or unseals 2 cards. Okay. And we add other tiles. I'm thinking we can do this later. Yeah. Okay. And then we would go back to the Dreamworld map and then place out the 2 slumber tiles, and then we can go from there. So yeah, we did it. We did it. Holy smokes, man, that was close. If I wouldn't have gotten that, that was my only reroll. I didn't even have, see, the gambler's thing is we can discard these cards to reroll one of your dice, but it cost a cunning intent. I didn't have anything else in my hand. I didn't have anything else in my hand, so I wouldn't have been able to re-roll. Now, if she didn't get there, if I failed with the roll, what I could have done, okay, so I still had a chance. I could, if I got an X on the luck die, I can discard 1 ether, so I still could have done that. I still would have technically been alive. And then I guess with... Didn't I have more cards with him? No, I was out. I had 2 more. I would have drawn more. So I still would have been alive with him, but she would have been dead. And I believe you fail if 1 person dies. I'll need to check. That. Oh, and I also missed this. The special rules: assault for 5, wrath, discard 1 purple token. But we got it. That was awesome. I do like the loop of the game. I do. I think it's really cool. I think the story is cool so far. I'm looking forward to diving in more, man, and uncovering more stuff. You know, we're getting more items now. We're getting more tiles. We can explore other stuff. It was pretty cool that we didn't encounter an entity, and it was just basically stuff lurking in the shadows, a lot of darkness. We had to basically this whole entire time remove those darkness tokens. I'm calling them darkness tokens, but you know what I mean. Search for some items and then find this guy. So really cool. I think we also got really lucky. This was the first time. I could have easily spent a bunch of different actions wasting cards and gotten to that last. So we got really lucky with that. One thing to note, the next time we'll resolve it is if you have 5 ether with the gambler, which we do, resolve this. So we'll resolve this later. And like I said, I'm thinking about Wednesday. I don't have anything going on Wednesday. I think it's in the morning I do. But so at night I don't have anything going on. Maybe I'll continue this playthrough then. You know, do 1 more session. I think that's okay. And then we'll get into another game on Friday. So next time in Etherfields, just get Gilly's playmat out. Alright, Gilly does piercing arrow to the entity. Maybe even Riffle. Oh, I gotta get Riffle back too. Alright, so TMB wise, my thought process was it was either gonna be Carcass to get a revenge game going, but also there's only 2 gear locks I haven't played on the channel: Patches and Tantrum. I was thinking about doing Tantrum next, and then maybe doing Patches, just to say I did all the gear locks. But past that, Carcass and I think, yeah, we'll do Riffle, and then maybe Gilly again at some point. Yeah, but I do also have to. Havanis has been getting on my case about his Lab Rats variant, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, super cool. I think we're gonna. I do want to get Riffle back though at some point. Yeah, you're right, John. I think we're gonna call it. It's almost 12. A little over 3 hours. That was a lot of fun. And let's see. I'm thinking about turning myself into a gear lock and calling myself. That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. I would definitely, if you ever did that, I would definitely play you immediately. Just come on over. I'll roll some dice. Slide in a few dice. Do some tech pass. Baracho. Either one would be fine. Yeah, we'll get it. I mean, there's going to be a lot more bones to come, John. For sure. For sure. A lot more bones. But yeah, guys. So we're going to call it. We didn't even look at that tile, which is interesting. I'm going to save that. So I'm going to leave this all set up. Yeah, like I said, maybe Wednesday we'll get another session going. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. It was a blast. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. And yeah, till next time, grab some brews, play some games. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.